Hi, today we are going to have a go at some problem solving involving both multiplication and division. Part of our learning focus will be to use bar models to illustrate problems to guide our method. Let's start as usual by examining our Discover picture. We can see butterflies on display. It must be some kind of natural science museum. We are told that these butterflies are to be re-displayed in new trays and that the new trays hold 12 butterflies each. Our challenge is to work out how many trays are needed. First, we need to work out how many butterflies are there in total. This sensible girl has volunteered an idea. She says, I will use my knowledge of arrays and the facts from the 8 times table to work it out. We can see the butterflies are laid out as an array. There are 6 rows with butterflies and there are 6 rows with 8 butterflies in each row. We can use a multiplication calculation to find out the total number of butterflies. 6 times 8 equals 48. There are 48 butterflies in total. Let's look at how we would represent this problem with a bar model. The bar model is showing 6 groups of 8. This represents each row of the display. There were 8 butterflies in each row, remember? The total is 48. Again, six times 8 equals 48. The bar model can represent multiplication and division calculations. We can see that 48 divided into 6 equal groups is equal to 8. Similarly, we can see that 48 divided into groups of 8 is equal to 6. Let's move on to the next step to solve our problem. Remember, the butterflies are to be rehoused in trays that hold 12 butterflies each. Now we know an essential piece of information to help us. We know there are 48 butterflies in total. We can see the total is 48, and we know that quantity must be grouped into 12s. The bar model represents the grouping. So we can see that 12 times 4 is equal to 48. The bar model also shows us a division calculation. 48 divided by 12 is equal to 4. To rehouse the butterflies in the new display, 4 trays will be needed. Here's a quick challenge for you. Pause the video to calculate how many pencils there are in total. We can see that there are 8 pencils in each box or group, and there are 5 groups. So altogether, there are 40 pencils. This time, we are told the pencils must be shared between 2 classes. Pause the video and have a go. We calculated the total number of pencils using multiplication. 5 times 8 was equal to 40, so the total number of pencils is 40. And we need to divide that between 2 groups. 40 divided by 2 is 20. Each class gets 20 pencils. You will have noticed by now that these problems often require more than one step or more than one calculation. Look at the information given here. Pause the video and try to calculate the missing value. Here we are shown a bar model. The top bar model shows us that there are 4 groups of 6. We can calculate the total by 4 multiplied by 6 is equal to 24. So we know that the total shown on that bar model is 24. We can see that the second bar model is missing a repeated value. In other words, 24 has been regrouped into 3 groups. We can divide 24 by 3, and using our tables facts, we know that that is equal to 8. Let's check our answer using the inverse operation. The missing value is The missing value is 8. Here's one more challenge for you. There are 5 toy cars. They cost the same in total as 3 toy planes. How much does a toy plane cost? Pause the video and try to solve the problem. Let's see how you got on. We can represent the problem with a bar model. We can see there are 5 groups of 6, which means we can work out the total cost of the cars. We can also see the total cost is the same as 3 equal groups. These represent the toy planes. We need to find out the cost of each plane. To do this, we divide the total cost, 30, between 3 groups, which is 10. Each plane will cost £10. Now it's time for you to get practice by completing your independent task today. Good luck!